Guys, it's Hubs, and this video is going to be a compilation of all three Frontier Hunt, the first three levels. There's a new level now called Terminus, but if you look at this is Blazing Mare. Her leader skill gives increased damage when you attack with stronger elements against weaker ones. Basically, tons of points. And I'm going to do entrance, middle, and end in this video. I'm just showing you my party now. Sorry, I'm kind of going all over the place because I pre-recorded this video. So you can see, got Breaker Michele, Anima Melchio, Guardian Duel SGX. They're all at SBB 10, but they're not max level yet. Then I have a Lord Douglas at SBB 1 because I used to leave them all at 1 for the last Frontier Hunter. My Breaker Zebra at BB 10, and my friend has an Anima Mare at BB 8. I took the Marauder set in, and this is for entrance right now. And basically, just going to do tons of damage and get tons of points. So, I use an attack elixir first, and then I use a fusion elixir on Michele, SGX, and Douglas. I activate SGX's SBB first because I brought a Zebra leader, so I do a lot more damage with critical. And then I do Michele next because of her attack boost, and then Douglas for, tons of sparks for, sparks and filling everyone's Brave Burst gauge. So the first round, I'm going to get tons of points for that, just because there were like 6 enemies. And we're about to see how much I got. I think it was like 500,000. Yeah, 520,000. So basically I already got all the rewards for entrance after the first round because I did so much damage. And then you just get even more because the next round has 4 units as well. So I always go SGX first, then Michele after, and SGX first because Zebra, and then Melchio because the light status thing, and actually I didn't even need it for this round. I did Douglas next, and then I accidentally didn't activate Mares, and then I do Zebra's last, just because Zebra doesn't give you any kind of boost with his BB. I guess if I had used Mares BB, I would have gotten over 500,000 for there too. Here I was like, oh, if I do that, if I actually use my Super Brave Burst, I'm not gonna have BB for the next turn. So I was like, okay, everyone just attack, kill him. That was kind of a throwaway round. Basically, if you didn't already know Frontier Hunter, a lot of it, like once you already have the units, scoring high is all about luck. It's about getting the right units, or getting the right enemy units to score high points. Because basically, if there's a 1 enemy unit, you don't score a lot of points. If you get 6 every round, you're going to score the maximum amount of points. So just because someone has a higher score than you doesn't necessarily mean that they have a better squad than you. It just means they got luckier than you for those rounds. Anyways, I should get a ton of points for that round as well, because there were at least 3. So another 400,000, that's really nice. And then basically, I forgot to use attack elixirs throughout like stages 2 to 4. Because I was like doing so much damage, I got so excited. And then here, it's the last round, there's 1 unit, so basically, drop an attack elixir, use everyone's Brave Burst, and should be GG. Yeah. I actually need to run a Metal Parade to max out my Michele, SGX, and Melchio. Because I think my Michele is like level 70, my SGX is like 50 something right now, and my Melchio is 79. It's because I always get everyone's SBB first before I max them out, just because I feed regular fodder from doing quests. Like, because in the new Place in Ryburn came out, I was just spamming it until I max everyone's SBB. I'm working on Loadins right now. Loadins, Loadin Tiara are both at SBB, not max SBB. Yeah, I think Loadin's at like SBB 6 or something. And my Tiara is at SBB 1. My Zelbon is at like BB 6 or something. So I'm still working on them. Oh, by the way, that score, 1.85 mil. So that was like the first one I ever did for entrance. Anyways, so this next part of the video is going to be middle right away. I'm trying to cram in all these into the same video now, just because I've done a video for every single season of Frontier Hunter, and I usually do like separate entrance, middle, and end videos. But it's gotten to the point now it's so easy that, I mean, they might as well be in the same video. So same idea for middle. I popped an attack elixir, fusion potion on SGX, Michele, and Douglas, and then order is SGX because I'm using a Zebra leader, Michele, and then Douglas. So next point here I want to talk about is actually the spheres I'm using. So my Zebra, as my leader is using the Geldnite axe, I would say it's the best sphere to use for a critical hit team. A Geldnite axe is a arena reward. It's near the end right now, so most people probably don't have it. But it greatly increases critical hit chance, and it doubles your critical hit damage, which is amazing. My Michele is using my Wicked Blade, So what does that do? Wicked Blade basically doubles all of your stats except for HP when your HP is full. So basically double attack, double defense, double rec. What is my SGX using? I think he's using a Masamune. So 75% attack and defense for the first 2 turns. It's basically Angelic Foil that also gives you defense. My Melchio is using something. I don't even remember. My Douglas is using a Heavenly Bud, increases spark damage by 100%. And I think my friend's Lodin is using an Evil Shard or something, which doesn't really matter. Oh, what is my Melchio using? I'm curious. I'm actually going to check right now on my iPad for you guys. Let's see. Melchio. Oh, he's using a Ragna Blade, so increases attack by 50% and chance to ignore enemy defense. And just so you guys know, all of these rewards come from high levels of arena. They're better than your average sphere, but they're not that much better. Except for Geldnite Axe, I think that one's like just crazy better. For most people, I would say either run Havoc Axes, which increase your critical hit chance by quite a bit. If you're using Zebra and SGX, then I would say you should. Havoc Axes are a pretty decent choice. And then, if not, Angelic Foils, 75% damage for the first 2 turns if you're running a team like this, because basically the goal is to just knock them all out. Oh yeah, here I was contemplating, I was like, ah, damn it, why doesn't my Douglas have full SBB? This sucks, I don't get a 1-turn kill now, which gives you 40 points. But you go for the 3-turn kill now. But the biggest point here is, Douglas, there's 6 enemy units, and Douglas's SBB gives you a lot of points and does a lot of damage. A lot of sparks too. So you kind of really, you want Douglas to have his SBB. So I waited out a turn, and then I did it. So I just did basically the same thing as normal. We're going to see me do tons and tons of damage here. And oh yeah, I brought a Lodin friend, because like if I had a mare or a zebra friend, I would have brought them. But then I didn't. I'm not sure if 2 zebras is better or 2 mares is better. It might be 2 mares. Just because you're using like Michele, SGX, and Melchio, which I'll give you a boost to, what do you call it, damage, or they give you, like, Michele gives you fire element, SGX gives you dark. Oh wow, I got even more points, 2.3 mil, and this is like my first run, so like these are probably like some of the lowest scores I'll ever get, but I'm never gonna run these ones again. I expect you can score pretty high in Terminus. And again, it's all about luck as well, getting the right spawns. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe like 1 zebra, 1 mare leads the best, maybe 2 zebras, or maybe 2 mares. Or maybe it's good to have a Lodin as well, because you want Lodin as your leader for... So he gives you 50% increased damage for 5 different elementally typed units, if you know what I mean there. Because then you would get that 50% damage boost from him, and he'd also give you that BB regeneration, which you might need, because it's kind of hard. So if I had a Lodin instead, and then I used like a friend's... Well, I did that last round, and I did get like 2.2 mil points. But again, that's like, I can't really say that, because that was like a single run, and that doesn't really mean anything. But yeah, oh, I didn't get really lucky on my end run, because so Metal Mimics, you do like 1 damage to them. I think I did a 2 damage somewhere, just because like, oh, whoa, I did something, ignore defense there. Oh, must have been my Melchio, ignore defense. And then I did 2 damage, I was like, oh wow, not bad, not bad. But anyways, like, so I'm not going to score many points from that turn. It was, yeah, 150,000, which is normally like if there was elementally typed ones, I probably would have gotten, I don't know, like 500,000 points. Like this round here with Magris and these Burnies, I'm probably going to get 500,000 points. Something like that. I guess we'll find out. Let's see. This is exciting. Oh yeah, by the way, if you didn't know the rewards too, basically for entrance, the rewards you're looking for are just the metal keys, burst frogs, and gems. If there are any gems. I think there are. Middle, same thing, plus the sacred jewel. Refined gem at the end? I think it's sacred jewel. I don't know if refined. Yeah, refined gem at the end. Refined gems are really good. They invalidate all negative status ailments. I already have 4 of them. And then in End, you're looking to get the Medulla Gem at the very least. Divine Stone is the last one at 800,000 points, but if you can't get that, I mean, Divine Stone, I don't personally think it's that good. I would rather have a Medulla Gem. And then for Terminus, which is the last one, which I'm going to do the last video on, that one gives you a Leguan Gem, which is basically one of the best spheres in the game right now. It gives you 25% increase to all stats. And if you didn't know, that's also the last arena award available right now. I'm actually like 15,000 ABP away from it myself. And so you want that gem if you can. But I'm pretty sure like this is one of the best parties for doing Frontier Hunter this time around. It's not going to be 4 Douglases anymore. It's basically finally everyone who hates this stuff, like hates using like 4 Douglases in one team. Here you go. Basically all different units. I mean, I could swap out a Zebra for a Mare. Oh yeah, when I was running this, I was like, damn, I really hope my Douglas gets full SBB this turn. And then he didn't. So basically, I lost 2 turns. I almost had to use Revive. If you can, try not to revive your units because you lose survivability bonus at the end, which is 30,000 points. And I was like, there's no way I can survive another round. I'm not going to risk it. So I just went ahead and attacked with everybody. My Douglas, you can see, is like a sliver away from full SBB, so I just used his Brave Burst. It was unfortunate. I probably lost like 100,000 points for that. But, I mean, I'm already at about 1,000,000 points, which is already all the rewards. So, it also doesn't really matter. I'm also already at HR 21, so if I rank in the top 500 again this season, because I have every single season, I'm only going to get Burst Frogs. So I still don't know if I'm going to rank in the top 500 yet. But we'll see. I mean, if you're my friends this year, you'll probably see my ranking. But anyways, that's pretty much it. You'll see the rewards I get, gems, all the way up to Medulla Gem and Divine Stone at the end. And then I'll be coming out with a Terminus video pretty soon. But I'll see you guys then. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.